Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is the late night edition tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, we're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki. I call that a Reiki micro session because it's only just a tiny amount of Reiki, just enough to give you some kind of idea about what Reiki might be like for you. And then after we do 5 minutes of Reiki, then we're going to do 5 minutes of free for all questions where you guys get to ask whatever's on your heart or on your mind during that time frame. So let's start with the Reiki. What I'm going to do, because I don't know what each and every one of you needs out there, I am going to go ahead and set the intention for whatever it is that will bring you the most benefit. Okay. So let's go ahead and just get the Reiki started. All right, so it's 32 after the hour. That means we'll be finishing up Reiki at 37 after the hour. For those of you who have questions about Reiki, this is a great time to ask those questions. You know, if you want to know, well, what does Reiki help with? What's Reiki good for? Where did Reiki come from? What is Reiki? Why do you do Reiki? Whatever it is that you would like to know, just throw it up there in the chat while we do the Reiki. There is a lot of energy going out to people with the base chakra and the solar plexus and the heart chakra already. And that's going to be for those of you that are here, but also for those of you who watch the video later as well. I get to feel that energy even right now. If you guys are hearing a little bit of extra weird noise, I'm dog sitting, and I bought this dog a pork bone, thinking that maybe that would help her to be calm and quiet while I do my video. Obviously not the best thought. Kind of an annoying sound, but it is what it is. And I'm not seeing anything on my chat yet, which seems very odd to me. So I think I'm actually going to go to my phone and see if I can see what's being said in chat, if there's anything.
There's anything.
Let me get my volume turned down. There we go. That's better. Gabby, hello, hello. I figured somebody was saying something. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did that. I do appreciate it. So I was saying, you guys, we have Reiki going to the solar plexus, the base chakra, and the heart chakra right now. Base chakra has to do with those things that make us feel secure. So home, family, relationships, employment, assets, all of those types of things. So you can expect that if you're getting energy in the base chakra, your perspective is probably going to change around those things that make you feel secure. Solar plexus has to do with how you express yourself in the world. So if you are somebody who is getting that in the solar plexus, who's receiving that Reiki in the solar plexus, then this is going to have to do with how you show up in the world. How do you carry yourself? What's your posture like? What's your handwriting like? What type of job do you have? What type of clothes do you wear? How do you present yourself to others in every way that you can imagine is influenced by that solar plexus. Ba-bum, bum, bum. And then heart chakra has to do with emotional healing, healing up of emotional traumas. So we've got a lot of energy going out for just a few people being in the room so far. I am fantastic. Thank you, Gabby. And we have 2 more minutes left of Reiki. Bonnie Snow, hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you guys are here. This is our late night edition. I had a slow start this morning, so we're just doing things later than usual. So we're still doing Reiki. While we're doing that, let me just remind everybody, super chats are never required, but super chats are always appreciated. Let me just put that out there. I think I'm going to be changing my background. I've decided that it's too loud. One of my good friends who I can trust told me, she says, it's too loud. It makes you look flat. You should be popping. I was like, "Well, everybody seems to like the background." And she's like, "Yeah, but the background is not the feature." So, that'll be changing here in the next couple of days, I guess. Hello there, you're Laura. I tried to say your last name instead of your first name. I don't know what's going on there. I really like it too because it reminds me of the expanding universe, but I think she has a point. I think she has a point, and it's loud and it's busy. So I got a solid color. I've got like a light lavender I think we're going to be putting up whenever I get a chance to actually do that. Alrighty, how close are we? Okay, we're done with the Reiki. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. You know, it's your good friends that'll tell you the real deal. You know, they're not afraid of you. They know you're still going to like them anyway. I think so too. Yeah, it'll be a nice peaceful color. And then I think I'm going to take this down, and I've got a big wooden light blue peace sign that I'm going to put up, and the wall is kind of a gray color, so I think it'll look good. Anyway, let's see here. The dog is really chomping on that bone, isn't she? In regards to your pet rabbits, are your pet rabbits living? Or are we looking for like a mediumship from your pet rabbits that have already crossed over? They're alive. Okay. Let's see. Let me set my timer, and then we'll start to see what comes up here. Pet ribbity rabbits. Okay. Right now, she is pretty distracted. I would have to grab that bone straight up out of her mouth to get her to show on the camera. I think her face came into the camera last night or night before when I was live. I'll see. I'll see before we go. But first, I want to answer questions. I don't want to get her distracted, and then she's going to be hanging all over me for me trying to answer questions. All right, message. What does Gabby needs to know about her pet rabbit? Ooh, that's interesting. The rabbits want to let you know how they feel about you. The pet rabbits. Isn't that funny? Is one of them new or all of them new? Because you have the Fool that shows up. So this talks about some kind of new beginnings, or maybe you've changed and you've given them new food that they really like. But this is some kind of new beginning that is between you and the pet rabbits that they're very happy about. If you ever look at the Fool, it looks like he's rejoicing, especially in this deck. Okay. And what else do we have coming up here about your rabbits? Oh my goodness. Gabby, are you sensitive yourself? We've got the Queen of Swords showing up here, which means that they don't feel like you really listen to them that much. Isn't that funny? And they're waiting with the Ace of Swords in reverse. They're waiting for you to say something in particular to them. Gabby, please tell me you're sensitive, because if you're not, you're going to have to develop that really fast so you can talk to your friends. You did buy them a new type of hay. Well, I think they like the new type of hay. Gotcha. So now you've just got two. Okay. So I think that you need to start talking to them psychically, because they're really frustrated that they feel like you have them blocked out, like you're not listening to them. And they're waiting to hear something back from you. So they're trying to communicate with you and they want a response. Now, you thought your question was weird. Was the answer weird? All right, so let me back up and see who's had the next question. Let's see. Laura, shall she continue with some studies? She's not sure if this is for her. Okay, the studies that Laura is thinking about, is it a good idea for her to continue with those studies that are on her mind right now as she wrote that question? Is it a good idea for her to continue with these studies? Nope, 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 nope. I'll show you what you've got. Knight of Swords in reverse. Hmm. Knight of Swords in reverse is not like the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse is doing some research. Knight of Swords in reverse is like, this is a rash action. You're taking a rash action. King of Swords is somebody who is not necessarily the student, but more the teacher. This says that, you decided this based on logic, which is fine. A lot of people do that. But Seven of Cups in reverse. I just get the sense as I'm looking at this, okay, with these two cards coming up with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the King of Swords, I think you made the decision to make this study out of your logic, but not out of your heart, not out of your passion. So you might have decided, okay, I'm going to study this because it's going to give me a big income. And you didn't stop to think about, man, I really think this is boring drudgery type of thing here. Okay, that's kind of what that says to me. All right. Seven of Cups in reverse means that you have been really focused on it, but it's also Cups in reverse. There's no heart here. There's no passion here. Okay. Stop the timer. Seven of Coins. Yes, it would pay good materially. It would pay good. And I think that is what keeps you tempted to just stay on with what you're doing, is that, the financial benefit would be there, even if it would suck your soul dry. I kind of feel like whatever this is, maybe it's right, it's right up somebody else's alley, but not really yours. I do kind of feel like it would just suck your soul dry, but it would pay you well. So you got to make whatever you would of that, Laura. Let's see. Shruti Agarway. Hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Shruti, my timer just went off, so I'm not answering any more questions until I come back here next time live. Unless you want to order a one-question reading from me, which you can order. You can find out how to do that on my website, which is in the description box below the camera. Let's see. Gotcha, Bonnie. That's another question we'll have to hit later. It sounds like Mabel's done with the bone. She's in there drinking water. It must have been salty. Maybe when she comes in, I can show you her face. You're quite welcome, Ms. Gabby. You didn't think it was weird. I thought it was weird. Hang on. Guys, cover your ears a little bit. Mabel! Come here, Mabel. Hi. Hi. Can you forget your bone for a minute? Come on up here. She's like, what? You never call me up. You always tell me off. Come here. She's looking at me and she's looking at the bone. Come here. Mabel, come here. I know you're sitting right next to me. That's not what I want. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi, precious. Hi, precious. Hi. Doesn't she have an adorable face, guys? Aw, hi, precious. Everybody wanted to see you and say hi. Yeah, well, at least Bonnie did. I don't know about everybody. She's like, "The bone is down there, Auntie Mista." Okay, see you later, baby. All right, so that's the baby. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here and spending some of your precious time with me. I know you have lots of choices on your time, so thank you very much. Thank you also for the thumbs ups and for the comments that you guys are leaving and, participating in the contest. I do appreciate that. There's more and more contest entries every single day, so I do appreciate you guys commenting. I can't wait till we're at 7 million subscribers. Won't that be like amazing? And so I do appreciate you all, and I appreciate those of you who are ordering private readings from me and private Reiki sessions. It is because of all of you guys' support that I get to do what I love to do for my living. So everybody have a fantastic night, and if I don't see you before then, I'll see you all back on the next video. Peace out.